G'day guys, Josh Huggett here from Huggett Media, and today we're talking about a product that I wasn't really in my shopping cart. It's not something that I thought I wanted or thought that I needed, but then Neewer reached out to me and they were like, hey, we'd love you to try this. I'm so excited. My original intention with this battery here was to get it from Neewer and then give it to Lewis so that we can use it on wedding days. But it now enters my camera bag for every single wedding that we shoot. And I actually think it's my favorite piece of tech that we've acquired in the last 6 months. Yes, this is a battery. This isn't going to be the most exciting video you've probably ever watched, but if you're in the market for a battery or like a power bank, this is a pretty good one. Straight out of the gate, this thing looks incredible. It's got this super cool, like futuristic-y looking front on it. It's got like matte black. It doesn't really get too fingerprinty, and it just looks good. It doesn't look like a normal V-mount battery. I mean, it's a V-mount battery. They're not going to be super sexy looking things, but that front does make it look a little bit cooler. You will notice this screen on the front as well, which is great because it actually tells you how much battery's left, what's being drawn, how much is actually being drawn out of the battery. You can track each one of the ports up on the top, which we'll talk about in a second. But that battery's come in super handy. Just at a quick glance, you can see how much battery you've got left. Absolutely love it. My favorite part about this battery, I've been using it as a power bank, which I'll get to into it in a second, but it's USB-C heavy. It'd be easy to bring out a battery that's just like heavy on USB-A ports or something like that, but having the two USB-C ports makes it so that you can actually charge two devices at once. And because this has 100 watts out, I can physically charge my laptop on this, and that's what I've been using it for. This has actually become, so as much as we take this to wedding days and it's our battery that sits in our camera bag for wedding days, and we use it to charge like our 360 camera for behind the scenes, or we use it to run the lights at wedding days and that sort of stuff as well. This has actually become my travel power bank that I bring with me everywhere. So if I'm traveling for work, this is what I'm bringing in my backpack. It's 100 watt out. So the other day I was on my way to Melbourne to shoot a wedding, sitting in the lounge, battery needed some charging, literally plugged in my MacBook Air to this here V-mount battery, and it charged my laptop back up to 100%. I brought it on the plane, my ROG LAX, that needs a lot of power as well, so I'm able to plug this in and play on turbo speed without having to worry about the power going down. The 100 watt out is the reason that this thing is now coming with me everywhere. Yes, you can buy other power banks out on the market that have, larger capacity. Yes, you can buy other power banks on the market that are going to be smaller than this, but this is just, it does it all. It's literally doing everything that I need it to do and more. We're able to run our lights, we're able to charge our laptops, we're able to charge camera batteries on the go. If we're running low on a battery, like halfway through a wedding day and you need to charge a battery, just plug it in, USB-C. You've got your DC out, you've got your 8 volt DC out, 12 volt DC out, and you can run them all at one time. And then another thing I didn't think I would ever need, but I've got it now, is an app to control my battery. You can log in on your phone. I'm able to log in on my phone. You can actually monitor how much power is coming out of each one of these sockets and change it live on the app. So you're able to click into something that's drawing power. You could draw that down to 50%. If your laptop's taking out 100 watts and it only needs 60 watts to charge, you can actually bring that down till it's only drawing 60 watts out of this battery. Love it. It's so good. I was talking to Lewis the other day when I got this and I had it at a wedding day, and I was giddy with excitement telling Lewis about this V-mount battery. So weird for me to say. We got a lot of exciting equipment. We got a lot of exciting stuff sent to us. But to be excited about a battery, I don't know. I'd love that I can sit it in my camera bag this way and it's not so high that it protrudes. I can actually run power cables out of this without the cables bending too much. I've got a right angle USB-C cable that sits in there perfectly, and it just sits in my camera bag. I can pull this on the plane. It doesn't take up too much space. I sit it in there, and because the cables come out of the top, you just run the cable from there to whatever device you're using. You can leave it in the section in front of you. And it charges quickly as well. I'm going to read you some of the features so that you've got the actual specs on board rather than me just rambling about how much I like this battery. But it's actually good, which is so weird. 6,800 milliamp hours, 100 watt of charging. I've already covered that. Multiple ports. We already know this. OLED digital display. That's that bit on the front that I was talking to you about before. You've also got your other ports here as well, like your D tap here on the side. It does come with these cables as well, so you're actually able to plug that in straight out of the gate. You've also got your BP cable up here as well. So you can plug in and use those as well. So you don't have to use USB-C. The USB-C is fantastic and it does work very, very quickly, but you do have these other options as well. Another good thing, it is 100 watts in. So you can put 100 watts into this, meaning you can charge the entire power bank in 2 hours, and you also get 100 watts out. Cover that a couple of times, but 100 watts in means you're not having to charge this over a 24-hour period just to fill it back up again like some of the older power banks. You're actually able to fully charge this in 2 hours. iPhone 15 Pro, you can charge 5 times from one of these. An iPad Pro 12.9 inch, like the big ones, a big iPad Pro, you're going to get 1.7 times charge. The MacBook Air, the 13 inch, which is what I have, I can charge it 1.4 times from empty to full. So for a 60 watt light, you're looking at about an hour and a half charge, or an hour and a half's worth of runtime just from this. Already, that's so good. In the app as well, you can also check your battery's health to make sure that your battery's health hasn't gone down. And it's not even that expensive, coming in at like $300 Australian. Hello, Josh here, coming to you from the editing desk. Jumped onto the Neewer website just then to get some B-roll images. I'll flip this camera around, but it's actually 25% off at the moment. Getting B-roll images, 25% off currently, which means if you add the Neewer thing, which is normally $307, if you add it to your cart, which I've done up here, actually brings it down to $231. So saving you $77 because of their anniversary sale. So this is filmed on the 28th of May. I'm not sure how long this discount's gonna last for, but that is on the website, and that is cheaper than the like 10% discount that they gave me. So jump onto the website and use that. Otherwise there will be a link in the description for you guys to use. For the amount of things that you can do with this, I'm just actually really impressed. So I'd like to say thank you to Neewer for sending this to me. I didn't get paid for this one. They did send it to me for free, but I didn't get paid for this video. So thank you, Neewer, for sending this to me. Thank you for sending me my new favorite piece of tech that I've acquired in 2025. And if you would like to see more gear reviews and more gear stuff, then comment down below and tell me that you'd like to. But yeah, till I see you in the next video. Love ya.